Hello, my lovely viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in. So before I start with your reading, I just simply want to ask you for a favor. I've been receiving a lot of messages from my viewers saying that my content and my videos are not being shown on your feed. So I would really like to ask you to please unsubscribe and then subscribe again, don't forget, and put the notification bell on so you will not miss my content. And it is highly appreciated since it will be determining the continuation of my channel. So I greatly appreciate that. I love you so much. I thank you so much for your positivity, your views, as well as your comments and likes. Keep on coming, and I catch you guys in the reading. Thank you. Take care. Hey Gemini, welcome. We are going to check in and see what and who is coming in for you in the month of November. What are the messages for my lovely Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising? For the extended, I still have the November monthly for your sign with the all sign. So if you have not purchased that yet, you can check that one out. That's an exclusive reading on my website. All right, let's see what is going on for you. I see a lot of emotions running in it deep. You might be feeling quite sensitive around this time. It could be also after this eclipse, you're starting to feel quite intense in the energies and you're trying to understand. So it's not like you're having like this emotional outburst or something. No, it's more like an going inward type of energy. It's not like you want to talk about these emotions with your people or with your friends or your relationship partner. For some of you, you could be, if you are in a relationship, you're really sensitive and emotional and talking in a very mature way. For others of you, you rather keep it under the rugs, right? Okay, Nine of Swords is the first card that we are having. So you're having some type of anxiety. You're dealing with some things that you can't seem to find peace with, all right? So the Nine of Swords is also an energy that has kept on coming up for a lot of the signs so far, and it just is the accumulation actually of these eclipses. And maybe around the time that these eclipses were taking place, we were not really sensing it, we were not really feeling it, but now we feel like mentally exhausted, mentally just like kind of like freaking out. For some of you, you might be having like some panic attacks, or you may have experienced that, especially around this eclipse that we just had. And the Four of Pentacles. See, again, I'm getting the same vibe. You see, I'm just that energy of like you're holding a lot of fears inside. You don't want to reveal them. You don't want to reveal what you're stressing about to some people in your surrounding. And it's keeping you blocked. Like this is an energy saying like, it's time to release. It's time to talk about it or to let go of it. And, you know, if you don't want to talk about it, obviously I'm not here to push you to do that. If you don't feel safe enough to kind of like have a harbor to speak up about with a friend or a family member, you may want to write that down. Like do something to kind of like emotionally release that stress. So rather than holding on to it and it's just like piling up, it's time for you to kind of like release that. Again, the Eight of Cups, walking away from it and emotional detach from that. And obviously it's not that easy to emotional detach, but once you kind of like write it out or you speak up about it, it can make you feel relieved. Trust me, like talking is a very good therapy. What more? Yeah, the High Priestess and the Death card. That's two major arcanas with the Moon underneath that. The Moon is again the connection with that Taurus eclipse, as well as the Libra eclipse that we had. But the Libra eclipse was a solar eclipse, by the way, so this is most definitely the lunar eclipse. The High Priestess is talking about some deep fears or some deep secrets that are now coming to an ending. All right, like things are going on intuitively, things are going on behind the scenes. This might be very spiritual, and that's why you can't really talk about it, because you're not really understanding who can understand what you're going through. Because obviously telling people about your spiritual transformation and what is going on in the inside, especially if these are things that only you can know, or there is no evidence, right? And we live in a world where people are like, well, if you don't have the evidence, then it's not true and you're just out of your mind. And we can start to feel kind of like blocked. Even if you're not blocked, which you are here with the Nine of Swords, it's like you can't really tell what is really going on. And this, with the Death card here, which is the Scorpio energy, we are in the Scorpio season right now, it just means that this has to do with maybe karmic cycles, karmic depth, ancestral depths, ancestral karma. This could be talking about family lineages, all right? Could be talking about any type of testaments, things that are hidden when it comes to family situations. So there could be a lot of secrets that you can't really tell, okay? And that's kind of like stressing you out a little bit. Because who are you going to tell this? And who, like, I feel like there is this fear of like, who is going to believe me now? No, it doesn't matter. As long as you know what your truth is, and the High Priestess is the only card or message, okay? She knows the truth, or he knows the truth. He or she has the book already written. However, it's not something tangible, right? The High Priestess is not a tangible energy. It's a feeling, it's an intuition, it's an inner knowledge, it's things that we can't really pinpoint with like facts. And that's the way it is. But that does not take away the fact that it's not true. And look at that, the moon just popped up. The moon was just at the bottom of the deck. I kept on showing you. So this could give you, so now and then I feel like this cycle of going back and forth with the Nine of Swords and the High Priestess is like, it stresses you because you don't have the evidence or you can't prove it. And that's why you have the moon. It's like you have this fear, like, what if it's not true? What if I'm going crazy? What if I'm making all of this up? But the High Priestess is grounding you and is giving you real evidence with that Death card. Because the Death card is a very evidential energy, right? Let's be honest. It's an ending and a beginning. It's transformation. These are things that are inevitable, right? So just metaphorically speaking, like the death is inevitable as well as factual. You know, if there is one thing that's a fact in any card, that's the Death card. It's an ending. Anyway, let's see. We're getting very spiritual. So Four of Cups in the heart of your reading. Your heart feels like you missed out on opportunity, which brings up a lot of emotions, a lot of stagnation, stuck energy, feeling rejected, feeling like your truth is being rejected is what I'm getting. You might be going through some type of disappointment here. Some type of secret could have been revealed that brought you to a place of disappointment. We have the Tower here. So again, the Tower is this unexpected happening, this unexpected surprise that comes through from that High Priestess. The secret gets revealed. Damn. But if you're still here, you're lucky, because this is a good Tower. And even though I feel your pain of this, I missed out, it's a rejection, or I'm disappointed, your heart is disappointed, and it's like the revelation keeps on coming, and it shows you like the truth. It shows you like that Tower moment of like waking you up. It's a wake-up call, okay? It's a wake-up call, Gemini. Now, if you stayed here and you did not freak out, as in like, oh, it's a negative reading, please. Things happen in our lives, and we need to find out why it's happening. Like, if this is happening, we can't just twist it, right? We can't just make it look like it's fluffy. All we can do is search for the deeper meaning and search for the positive outcome of it, because every negative has a positive outcome. That is the yin and the yang. It's white is the positive, with the black dot is a negative. That means that every positive has a negative, and the negative has also a positive. That's the balance, and that is spirituality. So we can't just disregard that something like this can happen because it's a tower. It's a red flag. It's like a upheaval. It's a chaos. It's destructive energy, which is very well fitting within eclipse that we had. But now here comes the but. If you're still here, I just want to congratulate you because you got the Two of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. It's the other way around. But like, yeah, this means that throughout this whole disruptive energy and this feeling of rejection or this feeling of disappointment, you're actually getting closer to your soulmate. You're starting to see things. You're starting to understand things. This Page of Swords is learning information. So you're learning information about your counterpart. And this is going to bring you closer. You are being protected. I'm going to clarify the Seven of Wands. Of all the things that we could clarify, I feel like the Seven of Wands has a deeper message for you. And we're going to figure out why that is. It's a Page of Swords and the Seven of Wands. It's like something has been done out of protection. That's what this is saying, right? So if you experience the Tower, or you still will be experiencing the Tower, whatever the case might be, all you need to know is that this was done to you, or this happened to you because you were protected. And that's the message that you're about to receive, or that you're about to understand with that Page of Swords. Your soulmate protected you. Someone here protected you. That's the truth. See, Spirit is saying that's the Ace of Swords. What is this? Okay. I need to water. What did I say? Your soulmate protected you, right? The Two of Cups with the Moon. Your soulmate protected you and kept you in the dark. It was out of protection. I said it. Your soulmate is protecting you. That's why they put an illusion here. Wow. That was a clear answer from Spirit. Absolutely. And this person or this soulmate is still going to protect you. Now, if you are the one that feels like you need to protect your soulmate in this case, or whomever this soulmate is, right? I'm not particularly talking about a love relationship. It could be a best friend. It could be your whatever. What did I want to say? Yeah, that you are being called to protect with that Seven of Wands. Like someone is being asked from Spirit to step up and to protect both in secret. The Moon could be a secret, right? So, too many cards. Conclusions are within reach. Your hard work pays off, okay? La 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 la. Nothing is yet set in stone. So whatever you're going through with that Moon, it might feel like a long cycle of disruptive energy and chaos and feeling rejected, and this is not going through, and this and that, bad luck and whatever. Nothing is yet set in stone. What you don't see coming here is that things are going to flip around. All you need to do is have the strength to understand things from the opposite point of view. Because the Hangman is laying upside down, right? So you need to see things from a positive or an optimistic, but also the opposite point of view. And you need strength to do that. You need strength to see that positive outcome. Is what I'm seeing here, okay? Because your current situation is the Moon, Four of Cups, and the Tower. And you're coming from the Nine of Swords, which is stress. You may also start to understand or realize why something ended in the past with that Death card and the High Priestess. Abundance, unexpected windfall, exactly. Now that this karma has finished itself, you're starting to kind of like see the results of your hard work. You're going to start to see the outcome. And this is like a very rooted relationship with that three coming through. It's a family, like a family relationship could also be, but also a longevity, like a long-term relationship. And you're going to be reaping the rewards very soon, abundantly. Like that's not just with money, right? Abundance is not just money. It's more than that. It's love, it's happiness, it's joy, it's loyalty, it's protection, it's, yeah. Nice. The crane bag. Sacred, ocean, medicine, clutter and declutter and choice. And wonder voyage. Crossing deep waters, pilgrimage, journey of the soul. So that means that you may have some things that you're holding on to that you need to let go. This is a deep spiritual cleansing that you may need to focus on to release all that has been going on in the recent past here, or with this death card, things that do not belong in your present situation right now. It's time for you to do a deep spiritual cleansing. A tempting offer has a high price. Your sensuality is beautiful. Could be some type of sexual offer that might come in that you may need to reject. That could also be the case. So maybe someone else outside of your soulmate connection is wanting to, you know, lure you in to, I don't know, have sex or something. And this might be the moment that you don't want to interfere anyone else's energy. I mean, like, it's all your decision, but it looks like there is a tempting offer sensually that is coming your way, and you may need to reject that. You may not know why until your soulmate shows up and you're going to understand why you had to reject that and you had to block that energy. You don't want anyone else to interfere physically, especially if you're going to get in a physical union with your soulmate. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Woo, that's a craziest reading. Like, these readings have been crazy. Please watch your sun, moon, and your rising, and maybe also your Venus. For me, my Venus sign was definitely very, very accurate as well. So you may want to watch these readings as well and see what the messages are for you. Again, let me know in the comments below how it has resonated, and if you want to see the extended reading, it's in the description box below this video. And I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, Gemini.